Good morning. This is Christopher coming to you with another blog. Before I begin, I just want to say this. This is for agents who are just coming into business, new in the business, or who are struggling in the business. Whatever you do, do not give up, whether you're captive or whether you're independent. Last week I talked about one of the companies that you can go to who definitely does cancer insurance. Today I'm going to talk about a death certificate or death. When you have to take a death certificate, or you have to get a death certificate from a client that you've written up. I have a 48-year-old male patient that I wrote up, and over the weekend he passed. He passed from a massive heart attack. He was only 48 years of age. Prior to that, I had wrote him up a hospital critical illness insurance, where some months prior to that he wound up going into the hospital, not related to what he passed from.
In 3/4 of a
but
mile,
what happened
keep
is
left onto I-95 South.
he went back into the hospital for the heart attack that he had, and he never did regain consciousness. So therefore, over the weekend he passed. It's kind of sad. I didn't know him personally, but I did know him from writing his policy for him and his wife. With him, I wrote up what I call a combo package. The combo is, I wrote him up a $350,000 term insurance, where he did not have to go through an MRI or swabbing of the mouth or anything of that magnitude, as long as he was in good shape, which he was at the time. And in addition to that, I wrote him up a $25,000 final expense policy. So his wife, she's due to collect $375,000. But that's neither here nor there, because now her husband is not here. And she called me over the weekend crying, telling me what happened. So I'm going there this morning to take the claim form, to fill it out, and then to go from there. But it just goes to show you, we're here today and gone tomorrow. In addition to that, I've had several of his family members to call me to come and write them up a policy. As morbid as it may sound, it has its good points, but it also has its bad points. The good points is I'm getting more business. The bad point is someone loved one passed, and that's just the nature of the business that you're going to incur. So it's not all just about making the money. It's about friendships and bonds that you build with these clients that you get. And with him, I mean, we did not talk, on a consistent basis. Maybe once every 4 years. But that's it though. Where he would want to add different stuff for his kids' policies and all that. But over the weekend he was working, and he just hey. So it's kind of it's kind of rough at times. Those are the sad times, though, that we have to deal with, especially on situations like this where, a loved one or a client of yours have deceased unexpectedly, unannounced, and his was definitely unannounced and unexpected. And he work out just like me. For matter of fact, I feel as though he even worked harder than me. I just work out to maintain life. He was a lot more muscular than I was. Those building of weights and all that, those days are beyond me now. I mean, I'm not chasing criminals or fighting with individuals, to subdue them, to arrest them or anything. And he wasn't either, because he's in an administration, in an administrative field now. But still, it just goes to show you, we have to eat right. We have to do the things that we need to do. We have to do the things to maintain our health. And maybe that is something that he wasn't doing. I don't know. I don't know what was the root cause of the heart attack, but he is no longer with us. And in another week or two, his wife is going to be burying him. So I don't have much to say today, but to just go around and take the necessary forms so his family can fill it out and submit them to the insurance company. But the one thing that I will tell you, all right, like I told his wife, do not let the funeral home know how much you have. I told her down here in South Florida, in the Miami area, that the average burial with the final real estate that he's going to be buried at and all that shouldn't be no more than $16,000. I know, because of the burial of my mother. So that is what I told her to do. So after the $15,000 and $16,000, how much ever she decides to parlay into the burial, so yeah. So with the $15,000 that she parlays into the burial, will definitely help the outcome of everything that's coming. So anyway, if you like what you hear, then hit the subscribe button, like, share it among other insurance agents. If you have a question or a comment, leave it below, and I'll answer you. If you have something personally you want to ask me about getting appointed with different companies, I'm not saying get appointed with me. Yes, I had an agency, but I'm not looking at rebuilding. That is beyond me now. But if you're looking at maybe getting appointed with an insurance company, or you need an insurance company, look, email me at finalexpenserep@gmail.com. And once again, I don't believe in the negativity. That is something that kids do. I'm not a child. I'm a middle-aged male. Don't have the time. Just leave the information down below. And if you want, you can email me at finalexpenserep@gmail.com. Once again, finalexpenserep@gmail.com. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. I will definitely try to. The great thing about this here is that he had a wife and 2 kids, but the kids they're grown, they're off in college, but still, it was an untimely death, and it happened. So it's nothing that I can do. I guess the Lord just said it was time for him to come home, and what he did is that he left his family in a good standing position. So the house is paid off, the cars are paid off, so the wife can do whatever she needs to do with the money. But money doesn't bring back love. Money doesn't make happiness. All right. So that's all I have to say. Look, like I said, like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day, and I wish you all well. Christopher.